Hey guys, happy Monday. It is Monday and it is time for another reading vlog for the week. And this is week number 2 of Owls, and I'm really excited because I'm doing pretty good so far. I finished 2 books for 2 prompts, and I have 2 more to go for the aura that I'm trying to become for the career, but I also have 3 additional prompts for the animagus training. So yeah, so far so good. I'm not rushing into everything, trying to finish everything like all at once. I'm really enjoying what I've read so far. You guys already know I just finished A Court of Thorns and Roses, and that book is like, it's still pulling on my heartstrings, like it really is. And I am gonna order book 2 and 3 of it. I think it's a trilogy if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a 4th one, but I think it's more of a novella if I'm not mistaken. I don't know anything about this series, but I know that I am gonna order the next 2 books for the series at least, because they're fairly inexpensive on Amazon. I think they're like a little over $6, so that's not too bad. I think the one that I purchased from Barnes and Noble was like $10, $11, somewhere around there. So I definitely want to pick up 2 for the price of 1, which is good in my opinion. So I'll probably be ordering that soon. So what we're going to start off with reading for the beginning of this week is The Crow Prince by Holly Black. I know nothing about this book other than that this particular author is talked about so much. So that's why I wanted to pop this onto my TBR for this month. Because that's one of my goals this year, is to read books of authors that are like really talked about, and Holly Black is one of them, along with Sarah J Maas. But since I've already finished that author and I loved it, like, is it too late for me to become a fan, like, without sounding like I'm jumping on the bandwagon? Because that story was really good. Like, it's still like inside my mind, it's still fresh, it's there, and like I just want more of it. So I am officially a fan of this series from the Sarah J Maas. So I hope The Crow Prince is another good one for me, but you guys will get my thoughts on that when I start reading it. I haven't started it yet. I'm gonna start it. I got the audio, so if you see my headphones around my neck, I feel like I'm wearing them a lot lately. It's because I will be listening to the audio and also reading along with it. You can tell I just got out the shower. It's like in the afternoon already, I think, or in the evening. It's going on 6 o'clock, I believe. So I am starting dinner now. We are having spaghetti for dinner, so something quick for me to cook, so that way I can start reading. And yeah, that is it for right now. I guess I'll check back in with you guys when I actually start the book. So see you guys here in a while. Hey guys, good morning, happy Tuesday. And by morning I mean it literally is morning. I am awake and it's going on 8 in the morning. I don't know who I am today. I haven't woke up this early since like the beginning of March, when my girls first went on spring break, and that was like March 9th, I believe, or before March 9th. That weekend before was like the last time that I even thought about waking up early. So yeah, I'm so surprised that I'm up. So right now I'm currently fixing to watch Grey's Anatomy. I got me some snacks, and also I have my coffee. I will show you guys a clip before you see this of me, how I make my coffee. I got this idea from Read by Zoe. I've seen her reading vlogs, or I've seen pretty much all of her like 24-hour reading. I've seen all her 24-hour reading vlogs, and I'm obsessed with them, and I wish she would do more. But anyways, in one of them she shows that she makes her coffee with hazelnut coffee, and then she puts in 1 packet of hot chocolate, and then puts like the big chunky marshmallows over top. And I thought that combination sounded very, very, very weird, but I wanted to give it a try, and I did, and I fell in love. I'm literally obsessed with drinking my coffee this way. So thanks, Zoe. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my morning, and I would check back in with you guys a little bit later, probably like around lunchtime, when I decide to get myself ready and not look crazy. At least fix my hair because I look really crazy right now. My hair is everywhere. That's why I'm not letting y'all see like all of it. I think that's it. Oh, I did start the Curl Prince last night. I started it before I fell asleep. That's probably why I'm up so early, because I did fall asleep pretty early, surprisingly again. I started the Curl Prince by Holly Black. I think I got to chapter 5, so I think I did. I'll be starting chapter 5 today. My thoughts so far on it, it's very similar to A Court of Thorns and Roses, in my opinion. At least at the beginning right now, I feel very A Court of Thorns and Roses vibe, because these girls get taken from their home by a fairy. So I am seeing some similarities, which is not a bad thing, because I really did enjoy A Court of Thorns and Roses. But had I known it was going to be somewhat similar, I probably would have chose a different book to read for this reading prompt, because yeah. But I'm gonna continue to read it because I'm still at the very beginning of it, and I will give you guys my opinion about it, or my feelings about the book, whenever I get a little bit more deeper into it. So yeah, that's it for right now. I just wanted to say good morning to you guys, because I'm actually up in the morning and not in the afternoon, like late in the afternoon. So I'll check back in with you guys whenever I look more human and whenever I start reading the book again. Hey guys, so I'm back with an update. It is going on 6 in the evening, so it's been some time since I last chatted with you guys, and I've been up ever since. I watched a little bit of Grey's Anatomy. I think I stopped watching like a little after 12:30, which I had planned to, because I wanted to get up and do my hair. As you can tell, it's kind of done. My curls really didn't catch all that well, but it's okay because it still looks all right. But yeah, I wanted to do that because I had planned to do a video for my channel, and that's what I did. So that's why my makeup is extra. Today I tested a new makeup palette that I purchased a while ago. So I wanted to get it, I wanted to play with it and see if I liked it, and I don't even know why I doubted not liking it, because of the certain type of eyeshadow palette is. I don't know why I doubted not knowing for sure if I was gonna like it or not. It's one of ColourPop's monochrome palettes, and it's in the orange shades, where all of it is nothing but orange. So yeah, I filmed that video, and then I pretty much just been hanging around taking pictures, because I love the way this makeup look came out today. It's very not me. I really don't play around with orange, or I don't even play with orange at all, because I don't have anything orange. So I just never felt the need to put orange in my makeup. Now I do, and I am obsessed with the palette. I think it's like my new favorite. I love the color pigments in it. The pigmentation is so good, and you guys will see in the video. Hopefully that one will go up before this one. I'm pretty sure it will. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing, I think I want to go ahead and wipe it off. I want to sit here and listen and read along to the Curl Prince. So that's what I'm about to do. I have my book right here. And I told you guys before that I was on chapter 5, which I am. I'm fixing to start chapter 5. I'll probably read a little bit until my husband gets home, and then I'll make us dinner, and then read some more until I get sleepy. And I think I might end up going to bed early today, because I've been up very early. So surprising for me, I don't even wake up early like this. It's been a while since I've woken up early. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on and kind of like update you guys. I'm fixing to start this again, And I guess when I get a little bit more further in, I would check back in with you guys, so that way I'm not making a very long unnecessary vlog, so that way I can just give you guys my full thoughts on where I'm thinking, or what I'm thinking of the book whenever I get a little bit further in. Yeah, so I guess I'll just check back in with you guys here in a while. Hey guys, so I'm finally back with an update and I am on chapter 16 of The Cruel Prince. I don't know, you guys, like, I can't get into it. I don't know, it's so, I don't know what it is, but I'm just not connecting with the story. I'm like waiting for that upbeat, and I felt like it was slowly rising, but then it just like, you know, I don't know. I know that Jude is pretty much the main character, her and her twin sister, Tyrion and Vivi, who is their older sister, I believe. They were taken from their home in the human world to go to Ferry with Vivian's biological father, who's Faye? I don't even know. That's how not connected I am with this story. I think he's a fairy or Faye. I think they're like one and the same. I don't know. That's what yeah. So they got taken away from their home to go live in Fairy. I think that's what it's called. Ugh, guys, I don't even know. Like, I'm so lost with this story. I just don't know. Like, I feel like I'm rambling at this point with trying to tell you a little bit about the story. I don't know. Like, I'm not getting connected with these characters. If anything, I feel disgusted because of how these folk people treat these human girls that are trying to just live amongst them in peace. They're not even, starting problems. I'm just like disgusted. I think that's why I can't get into it, because it's just like really pissing me off with how these fairy folk are treating these two sisters. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. Hopefully some good stuff will happen. Something will change my mind about this story. I don't know. Like, I just don't know how I feel right now. I know for a fact I am mad and annoyed because of how they're treating these girls. But as far as like trying to connect with this story, I feel like I'm zombied and I'm just like listening but not really listening. Does that make sense? So I'll probably read a little bit more of this and then go to bed. It's a little after 2. I think it's going on like 3 in the morning, so I'm starting to get sleepy. I'm gonna probably take some Tylenol. So I got a little headache and my tooth hurts too, so I'm probably just gonna read a little bit more. I will hopefully feel differently about it in the morning when I update you guys. So check back in with you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm back with another update. It's the next day since I last updated you guys. We're on Wednesday now, so yeah, I should have finished this book like yesterday, but yeah, I haven't felt the want to pick this up. I'm reading The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, and I'm currently on chapter 21, so I'm like more than halfway done with it, and I still don't feel what the hype is about this book. I'm not seeing it. It's very, I don't know. I can't describe how it is. I know, like, at first, it was just, like, really pissing me off because how the Fae folk treated Jude and her sister, who are human. Like, they literally despise humans. They treat them like they're nothing, and they make them well aware of being nothing. Like, they tell them they're nothing. They'll only amount to certain levels, and they're only made for certain things. Like, they just make humans seem so beneath them, and I hated that. Reading that, like, through 50% of the book is all about how the Fae folk literally hate humans and don't think nothing more of them. And I was trying to get past that, and we are a little past that. Some things have happened with the coronation part already, and still I'm not getting that wow factor that wants me to keep pushing through. Like, I literally don't understand why people are enjoying this book. Like, I was expecting to be, wowed because everybody is being wowed with this particular book. I don't know. Like, at this point, I just want to finish this book and then be done with it. I don't even know if I want to continue the rest of the series because it's not exciting me, like the way A Court of Thorns and Roses did. That one, I can't wait to read the next one. That one was exciting. The way Sarah J. Maas wrote that book, she wrote it so beautifully. I don't even know her writing style, but just that book in general. The story was so good, and it ended good. Like, it was just good. That book was. This one, I'm just having a hard time trying to figure out. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's all over the place. I hate that they despise humans the way they do. Like, there's no type of, well, there is sympathy or empathy because Maddox, who is Jude's and her sister's legal guardian, well, her older sister, Vivi, that's her biological father. But for Jude and Tyrion, um, he's no kin to them, but he decided to take all of them in and has pretty much taken care of them and raised them to be like the Fae folk as best he could. And he and his wife are like the only people that, like, don't despise them for being human. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just ready to be done with this book. I've already read so much of it already that it would be pointless for me to DNF it because I'm literally like fixing to be done with it. And plus I'm listening to it on audio and reading along. So let me know, like, please somebody let me know if I need to continue this series, if it's just book 1 that's horrible, or if I'm going to be let down throughout the rest of them and I'm just wasting my time. Can please somebody let me know? Because at this point, like, I just don't even want to continue the series. I don't think it would mess with the OCD side of me that it has to be done because I've already started one book. I need to read the next one. Like, I just don't feel that, and I don't feel like it'll be pulling at me too at this point. Like, ooh. Yeah, so that's it for right now. I'm gonna probably go outside for a little bit and watch my kids jump on the trampoline, and I'm gonna continue to listen to this. So yeah, I guess I'll check back in with you guys when I finish the book. Okay guys, so I'm back with an update on The Cruel Prince. I finished it and I did not like it. You guys, I don't know what the hype was about this book. I don't know if it's maybe the first book that's a little bit dull, and the more you read onto it, the better it gets. But personally, I would need some serious convincing to even try to attempt reading the next one. At this point, I feel like I don't want to read no more of this trilogy. Like, I just feel like this book was just like, so I rated it a 3 out of 5 stars. Goodreads, it would have been a 2.5, but had not been for Jude, I would have rated it a 2.5. If not, like, The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, it just did not do it for me. I thought maybe if I kept reading it would get better, the ending would be good, but like, I want to say more than 50% of the book was pretty much based out on how they hated the human people and how they, like, or not the human people in particular, I'm talking about like Jude. Really, like, I just did not like the whole bullying, the whole tormented, the whole degrading, like, all of that. I just could not, like, I really wanted to DNF this book because it talked about it so much, about how they just degraded Jude and her sister, really Jude, because she's like the tough one and she took every bit of it that they threw at her with a grain of salt, literally. Like, so with all that, I'm hoping that this next book that I read will pick me up out of this mood, because that literally, like, it didn't put me in a good mood. The next book I want to read is The Meet Cute, Some People Are Destined to Meet, by all these authors right here. And this is literally short stories of each couple and how they met. Not necessarily are all like relationship stories, but it does talk about like transgender and boy relationships, girl relationships, you know, same sex relationships and all that goodness. It's very diverse. So I definitely want to start this book. Hey guys, I'm back finally with an update, and I finally finished this book. So yeah, now that I have reread this book, I know some of the stories kind of like popped up in my memory, like I remembered the stories, but for the most part, I will say that my rating for this book is between a 2.5 and a 3. I think this book is cute for somebody that's looking for cute little short stories on how people meet with their relationships, or it's not necessarily just about relationships with people. There's definitely like new friendships evolving, or people who get encouraged by somebody else, and yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I thought for some reason this was just based out of relationship, people meeting and falling in love, but it's not necessarily all there is in this story. We do have, though, like girl relationships, boy relationships. We have transgender relationships, and you know, the usual boy girl relationship, and that I enjoyed. There are like a few stories in here that I really liked, and then there are some stories in here that I did not like, because I did feel like some of the stories in here they left off weird. Like, it just ended weird. It was just a quick story and it just felt unfinished. So that's what's in this book as well. So yeah, I'm definitely stuck between giving this a 2.5 or a 3 star. I feel like it's definitely something for somebody to read. If you're looking for something light to read, that's pretty much it. Like, it's a good read, but not something that I will ever pick up again. So that is my thoughts on this. This is the end of this vlog for the week. These 2 books that I finished for the week were not the best reads. I did read the Cruel Prince, and yeah, you'll see my thoughts in my wrap up. And then also this was like the same. I rated them both the same. I was stuck between a 2.5 on that one or a 3, and the same goes for this. Like, the only thing that's keeping me with leaning towards a 3 is just the fact that some of the stories in here are not all that bad. They're like really good and really interesting, but for the most part, most of them are like not bad, but like just unfinished. That's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog, and I hope I can continue the momentum of my reading. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.